Welcome back to another AQ3D video. Over the years, I've collected a lot of consumable items, and some of them I have never used. Some of these items are ones I'm sure you've never seen because I've never seen them myself. If you guys enjoy this one, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the notification if you want to stay up to date with all of my content. A lot of my viewers are not subscribers, so if you do tap that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Big thanks to all my YouTube members for all the support you guys continue to give me. If you're interested in joining, you can tap that join button down below. There are a lot of consumables to go by, but keep in mind, I am not going to be going over where I obtained these from, so you're going to have to do that work yourself, but this will be showcasing what they look like, which might inspire you to go get them if they are available. Now, as I did mention, some of these I have not seen because I've never used, as I only have one of them. The first is the paranormal protection flask, which turns you a light blue. Oh, holy cow. That looks terrifyingly scary with my eyes glowing like that. I did not know that was going to do that, but that looks absolutely sick. I love it. This particular one is from Mogloween. If I know where they're from, I will mention it, but if I don't, then I won't. This one here, I believe I got from the moon area or something. I don't remember where. This is a trail that will follow behind. I have several different colors of these ones. Fluttering Song of Pastel, and this is another consumable, which makes little butterflies and sparklies and stuff fly around, so it is a pretty nice one. And then we have the Mountain Pew one. I'm going to load that. Actually, I'll just do it like this. This is the Mountain Pew potion, which basically makes you fart into the air. This is the Legion Soul Aura, which will probably replace the it replaced the pastel one. So it's an aura coming out of the ground, which looks very nice. And this is the Bat Tornado, which was the promo item. I like that. I think that is really, really awesome, having a Bat Tornado. And then you've got the Peach Fruit. I obtained this just by talking to a guy in Babylon. Next is the Potion of Transmogrification. Now, I've never used this. I obtained this during a live event. It was several months ago. Artix had run it. He only dropped a few live event chests, and then he dropped one that dropped this and another one that dropped this, both in the same event. This one here says, good for one use only, for two reasons. First, because it's a consumable item, and second, because it'll turn you into a mindless, shambling undead. Turns you into a skeleton. And this one turns you into a moglin. Good for one use only, so make that one sip count. Next two items is Ducky Feather and the Massive Ducky Feather, both of which were obtained from the Ducky spawn from MJ. So the first of which is the Moglin of Transmogrification. Let's see what that does. It's a travel form. Travels at probably 160. Seems really fast, but anyways, pretty sure it's 160. So that's the first one. And then we have the what was this one called again? Potion of Undeath. Turns you into a zombie, or no, skeleton, right? Skeleton. Undead skeleton. That is pretty friggin' cool. And then we have the Ducky Feather, which turns you into, supposed to turn you into Ducky? Yep. You got Ducky. See, that seems slower than the Moglin. The Moglin seemed to be moving faster, but I don't think it did. And then you have another one. This is the Massive Ducky Feather. Kapow! Look at the size of that thing. That is so friggin' massive, insane in the membrane, and absolutely adorable. Next is the Pony's Tail, which turns you into that. But you know what? I don't know if I'll be showing all those because it's just... This is the water balloon. It literally just throws a water balloon. And then you have the Ducky... Oh, right. Ducky Feather. I didn't transfer that. And then the red trail, which basically makes a little red trail on the ground. Next is the Fire Trail. So this also very similar to the first one, but it's a fire one. Then there's a ice version of that as well. Did that not apply, or is it up What? It kind of combined? This is a heat-seeking water balloon. Unfortunately, only works when there's a target, which there is no target in this particular map. And then you have the rotten garbage. This was obtained from the Heroes Cove map. And it turns you into the Dricken of that location. Sniper Snowball is the same as the heat-seeking targets a friend or an enemy or an NPC, basically. You've got the musical fruit, which I already showed an example of that because the Mountain Pew potion does the exact same thing. There's multiple different travel trails, but I'll show the shadow one for those of you that might not have seen it. And then there are multiple of these, but I don't want to show these all because you get them quite often. This one turns you into a pig. This one turns you into a horse. This one I will show. This one turns you into a dricken. This one turns you into a deepling. And this one turns you into a boar. This is also one of those ones that make you fart, just like the other one I showed. This is Dragonette's Curse, which is a glowing green thing. And then this is the snowball. Throw a snowball. And there's the sniper snowball. It does the same thing, but again, it targets somebody. This is the shadow trail. So leave them behind. I like this one. This looks really cool with the black. And then this one here is the Echo of Bloodrogen, which is a nice big giant travel form. Next, we have the Magical Leaf. This was obtained in Arkengrove, and this is awesome. I absolutely love this one. Look at this. I am now a tree on a tree stump beside a tree. Hello, fellow tree. How's it going? Now, in this travel form, you can't actually move. You can rotate your character, but you can't, and you can jump, but you cannot actually change, like, leave this area. It is a 0% travel form. The next ability is, ability. It's not an ability. It could be an ability. Technically, it's called Goblin Fuel, and this dashes you forward for 5 seconds. So essentially, this is dash from PvP. So you'd be moving forward, and all of a sudden, zoom, it just lunges you forward, which I think is really, really cool. 30-second cooldown on that, but you can stack them up to 50, and this was obtained in the Moist verse. And then you have next the Moist card, also obtained in the Moist verse, transforming you into a person. Next is the Hot Pepper. Look at this. It's basically like Mutatium, which I don't have in my inventory. Look at that. That is so funny. I was hoping it would. I only have one more, but I'm going to see if I can try to get the big fire guy. No, darn it. So there's also a big fire guy that will be one of the potential chances of transforming. But look at that, though. That is absolutely hilarious. Next is the Goblin Fuel Pilot on Rocket card. This is a consumable travel form of this guy. You get this from the Moist verse. And then we also have Death's Shadow Aura, which is a body art. Basically puts darkness around you. Hard to see in my misshaped, disgusting body, but... And Vampiric is another one as well, which is basically bats flying around. Combine that with the other one, might be pretty cool, actually. And then next is the Master's Rage. And this one here is transforming you into this guy. Now, keep in mind, I have the Mutatium on, so it looks really stupid. Woo, there we go. Now he's looking normal. So the next is the Skull Notes Aura, which makes a Skull Notes appear around you. Or coming out of you, I guess it is. Yeah, there it is. That is neat, because actual Skull Notes. And next is Peck of Pollies, which I'm assuming is a bunch of birds flying around. Yes, it is. Oh, that is so adorable. How come I'm not... Where did you get those? Might be from that pirate island, perhaps. Next is Special Brewed Tea. Pretty sure that this doesn't do anything minus... Yeah, just gives you the well-fed. And that is, I'm pretty sure, obtained in the Arkengrove area. Barkskin Potion is another one of those as well. Kind of makes you... dark. I didn't realize it does that. Changes your color to put on a different template, which looks kind of gross, really, but interesting at the same time. Changes your shade completely. That was also obtained in Arkengrove. Next is Poison Thorn, and I think this was Oh, dang it. I can't do it. Okay, so it basically is an attack. So you can use this. See, this would be another thing similar to the Goblin Dash. And then the next thing is Brownie. This transforms you into a travel form. A weird looking nasty travel form. And then we have Fabulous Sparkles. This is going to be making you sparkly. Ah, it has actual sparkles coming out of you. Haha, that is pretty neat. Don't remember where I got that. It might have been from Arkengrove, maybe. Same with that thing, I think was Arkengrove, the brownie. And this is no idea. This is a travel form as well. Transforms you into her. Oh, this is probably from Atlantis. Most likely obtained from Atlantis. Next, we have Elixir of Light, and this is definitely from Atlantis. This is definitely from Atlantis. Just basically makes you glow with sparkles. It's actually, that looks, I don't remember it doing that. How come I don't remember looking this awesome before? And look at how many things I have going around me right now. This is like overload of cosmetics. So next is the Blaze's Hot Feet Aura, which just blazes fire at your bottom of your feet. And then the Potent Catnip. This is from the... Oh, I like that. That is so cool. I didn't actually know that that transformed you into this kitty, but that is really cool. And now I want more of those. So right now you can get those. I believe they're still available if you farm in the social district. There's a dog and cat, and the cats drop these. Pretty sure that's where I got them from. Ground Splash Aura. This makes water explode at your feet. Oh, water is splashing at my feet. Ha 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 ha. The next consumable is Honey Wheat Pirate Drink, which transforms you into a pirate. And I believe there's several different versions. The next is the... Oh, that's why. Because there was two different ones. Both from the same thing. I don't remember where I got these. I'm pretty sure these were dropped by the consumable pirate ship. The big pirate ship. That should be coming back, actually. And then this one here is another travel form for the boar. It's called Boar Stew. I believe this was Arkengrove that I got this, and I like this travel form actually. This is a really, look at that, he's all big and buff and just cool looking. And then we have the wolf crystal, which is also a travel form. I'm assuming it transforms you, yeah, into the wolf. So that's pretty neat. Now I have some blue ogre souls, but I am not going to be using that. Basically what it does is it transforms you into this thing. I already have the travel form of it, but I didn't feel like using up my 10. Topaz Trail is another thing. This is basically just a trail that follows you behind. I believe I got that from the area with the Sailor Moon characters, but I don't remember the name of the map. So the next thing is the Barrel of Fireworks, which is a consumable, but it summons a barrel of fireworks. And then when you attack it, they proceed to shoot fireworks. And then we have the Party Bubbles, which is basically party bubbles. That was from the summer thing. And then we have the Forever... This is the same aura thing that I believe came from the Sailor Moon area. Pretty sure that comes from the Sailor Moon area. And then we have the Legion Aura. Oh man, this is like a combination of colors. You can't really see the Legion Aura, but it basically shimmers a Legion-y color. Now I've got too much going on at once. It's another moment of overkill. And next we have Bat Out of Heck. This is a Guardian reusable. Very similar to the Bat Tornado, but a Guardian version. And they are orange. Yeah, instead of orange bats. And then you have the Guardian Aura. Kind of hard to see, but it's a very similar color to the Legion one. Okay, so this is the feather. All it does is just gives you the well-fed and a 5% buff to haste. So that is dropped by my bird. And then we have Spider Hair. This is a travel form. I don't remember where you get this, but I think this was in one of the daily boss maps. This is the Call of the Deep, and you use this. It will then, you're worshiping the deep, and then those things come flying out, which is really cool. Love that animation. It is the ultimate for the Alpha Pirate. And then this is the consumable aura. Kind of hard to see, but it's a gold aura for Guardians called the Golden Guardian Aura. And next we have the Mini Gnome Potion, which is a travel form, a consumable travel form of a mini version of Dodri. travels at 160. And following that, we have the magical slice of cake. And now what this does is this summons. I'll put him over here by the fireworks. So that's the party gnome. That's what that consumable does. I only have 4 consumables left. The next is the cheese trail, which makes a big, long, stringy piece of cheese coming behind. This is one of my favorite trails, in fact. And this one here, I believe it was the Burger Hero was where I obtained that. This is Guardian Gift Thulu, which summons a big, giant gift Thulu. Then, of course, there is my bird. This is the MB7 one, where spawning that spawns a level 50. And then the final one is the Ruby Trail, which is just another trail following you around. And I don't remember where that is from. Probably the Sailor Moon thing. But there we go. Those are all the consumables that I own. If you made it this far into the video, post a secret word gift into the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.